This is the first time you've come over here, right?
This is my first trip.
So, how's the experience of this trip been for you overall?
The trip of a lifetime. It's training and the people and just being here for the length of time we are. It's a trip of a lifetime. The culture and everything.
What's Did you have any expectations for how the trip was going to be when you signed up?
Not too much. You know, I heard a little bit from some fellow people that train when they've been here before, but things are changing so fast. Not too many expectations.
So you've been able to just kind of flow with the changes.
Flow with the changes.
So you found the experience of Chinese culture. Has it been a little radical for you, or?
It's been a big change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you
Change
say?
from where? Where are you from?
Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada.
And what do you do there?
I'm a firefighter.
What other martial arts have you studied?
Before I started Tai Chi, I did Aikido for a few years. And the reason I took that up was to do it with my younger son. And we studied that together. And then our instructor moved away, so we both came over to Guanese. We've been studying with him for the last 2 years.
How do you find the differences between Tai Chi and Aikido?
There's some major differences, but they're also they're both classified as an internal art. So there's a lot of similarities also. With Chen Style, we automatically turn right from the start. And with Aikido, basically you get off the line of attack, and then your turns are done with steps, and you turn into and that's the major change. This is Taiji is extremely difficult to master. The challenge is the reason we're all here.
Do you think from your how long did you take Aikido for?
About 4 years.
And how long have you done Chen Style?
2 years.
2 years. Do you think that Chen Style is harder to master than Aikido?
A lot, so yes, very much so.
What makes it so?
Well, just the fact of with Aikido, you are getting off the line of attack, and what we call you're joining with the attacker. So you're going the same direction, and then you use his attack, his momentum, to throw him. Where we do not get off the line of attack with this. We automatically turn to send it right back at the attacker, and the timing and precision is just that much finer.
Do you think that fineness in the long run, when you master it, will make it a more effective art?
Oh, very much so. It's like I went back one time because of the death of a friend, and we had a memorial Aikido training seminar with him. And it was just this year, and I hadn't done Aikido for 2 years. I was just practicing Tai Chi. My Aikido had improved immensely, just because of the turning.
Wow.
It was noticeable. Everyone, the guys I hadn't worked with for 2 years,
So instead of leaning on just the footwork being where the turn is, you're turning more in the waist.
yeah, yes. Yeah. You position yourself with the footwork, and then it's just a turn of the waist.
And so you've been exposed to quite a bit of the Chen Style system
Yes.
now. What stories do you have to tell your kids when you go back? What are some of the highlights of this trip?
Some of the biggest highlights would be with Master Chen, just right here working even today. We did a lot of hands-on, push hands type things, and being tossed by him was just amazing. I hadn't worked with him much before. That was amazing. But also with meeting some of the other masters in the demonstrations and being used in demonstrations. It's just, the feelings are just amazing. They're hard to describe.
What did it, what has it done to reaffirm or debunk your choices to study Chen style in seeing the teachers that are over here? So did it solidify some of your reasons? Did it unravel them, like seeing the message and things that have been put forth by individuals here?
Certain parts of it reaffirm. There are some of the masters here, and some of the other people that train it that are their smoothness and softness and relaxing. It confirms everything that I've been hearing, and it's been a good, it's been a great experience. And also, though, with the training we do get from my teacher, I've also understood or seen that he's very talented, and that we're very fortunate to have him in Regina. That he holds his own pretty good further, especially for the amount of years he's been training.
And who's that?
Master Ronnie Yi.
Master Ronnie Yi. So, there was an event that happened in Liaocheng a few days ago with everyone from the group, and I'd like to talk about that a little bit with you. Did you do any push hands at the at this event in Liaocheng?
Yes, I did. I pushed hands once with one fellow.
And what was that experience like for you?
It was very interesting. He was a lot closer to my weight than a lot of the practitioners. He's a heavy set guy, and so I found when I was pushing with him, I found openings that I didn't know how to finish off, and I was able to neutralize them quite well. It's just that when I tried to do something, I left an opening and he'd get me. So
He would fill that in.
he'd fill that in. And, but it was really interesting, and it was nice to work with someone approximately my own weight, because a lot of times people are quite a bit smaller. So
You're working with guys that are a lot smaller.
a lot smaller than I am. It makes the challenge, increases the challenge.
Overall, you've in doing push hands with all of the people that you've done here in China. What is there? Do you feel that they have an advantage to you in being here and in the culture, or that it's just a matter of education and time? What's your feeling on that?
I think a lot of it is just that we have a lack of experience in push hands. When we train a lot on drills and form, and the amount of students we have at our school is small, so we don't get a lot of time to push hands, and we don't have a lot of different people to push hands with. Where compared to here, they train quite often for a long time, and they devote a lot of time to the push hands. So their experience is, I believe mostly it's even the culture of in China, because it's a total lifestyle.
Right.
So they're doing it almost